What's it like to drive a monster truck? Driving a monster truck is one of the most exciting things you can ever do. You get in there, you've got complete control of everything around you. You feel like nothing can stop you. It takes some technique. You gotta go out, you gotta study your course, you gotta study your cars, the position of the cars. The course constantly changes. You got 16 trucks out there, or 5, or whatever the race you're at. The course constantly changes. So you get out there, you line up, you pick your path, you close your eyes. No. The audience is one of the most important parts of what we're doing. We feed off of the adrenaline that comes from the audience. The audience gets excited, gets us going. And we get paid to go out there and show off with our big trucks, all our horsepower. We feed on that. So when the audience is excited and exciting, that goes right through us and comes out in our performance. So a lot of times your truck may not even be running good, you may have some problems. You overcome it all just based on what you're getting from the crowd. There's nothing like an exciting crowd. We go to a lot of facilities, the stadiums are small, you can feel that penetrate the vehicle when you're out there racing.
And we got Mr. Mike Smaller back there as he's bringing up the beautiful blue bomb. We call it Danger from Portland, Oregon. And that good truck we saw yesterday was the fine Chevrolet with the Truckin as it was informed. And the one that trucks in there. So they stay in motion. Remember again, as far as my Mr. Field was David, in this case it's made by Mr. Jerry Johnson.
Hi, I'm Frank Scattini. I own and drive the Big Dummy 3 monster truck. Pretty large street truck I'd drive around and kept getting in trouble, getting tickets, and so I figured it was a good time to turn that street truck into a full-blown monster truck. I built Big Dummy 3 as a project vehicle for Off-Road magazine, and just went from there. And I built a decent truck, so I went out and started running it in the circuit and racing and exhibitions, all kinds of crazy events all over the country. Started off by coming up with some pretty crazy theory and technique, a lot of off-road sports put together, and designed a suspension first of all, and then all the body mods and all that came with sprucing it up for the magazine article, and ended up with one heck of a truck. The design took a long time to figure out how I was going to do everything, and then just went to work, built it, and it's a little bit obsolete now. It's kind of heavy, but I'm building a Big Dummy 4 monster truck. A lot lighter, going to be really fast. Well, I originally built this truck as like an exhibition vehicle, but I built it well enough to jump over the cars pretty decently. So I've been involved in a few races at Anaheim Stadium, San Diego, Jack Murphy Stadium. New truck I'm building is going to be designed mostly for racing only. It's still going to be built really clean and, of course, real nice paint job, show exhibitions, all kinds of good stuff, but mostly for race. It's going to be pretty fast. Well, I raced motocross for about 8 years and switched over to the monster truck racing. Nothing like motocross, but what's great about the monster truck is you can hit the cars the same way, same speed every time, and you always go a different direction. That's a real exciting feeling, and controlling it, and the horsepower, and handling the weight, controlling the vehicle. It's a real thrill. You got to try it sometime. Getting it around the country in the tractor trailer, that's a lot of work too. You know, you got to get the truck loaded up, get it from place to place, make it on time always, and then put on a good show. I do well. Jumping it the first time, I was just got up there in the air and was hoping to land rubber side down and shiny side up. But you know, eventually you get used to it, you get a little more control, and just start gassing it more and more, get higher, fly further. And can't wait to get my new truck done, because that's going to go 3 times faster than this truck and fly much higher. Be a lot more fun.
A typical race. You get into the truck. You kind of got to get yourself psyched up. So generally, you walk up to somebody who's in the pits with you, have them slap you around a few times, give you a good few smacks upside the head, get you really soaked up. You get in the truck. The first thing you want to do is really the absolute first thing you have to do is make sure all your safety equipment's intact. After you do that, you know that you're ready to go out there. You get on the track. You pull up to the line. You harness yourself in. You got a 4-point harness. You got 2 come over your shoulders, 1 that comes over your lap, and 1 that comes up between your legs. You get it all cinched in tight. That's the most important part. You got to keep your torso strapped in. Then comes the fun part. You look over at your opponent you're about to race. You figure, how can I get him out of his game plan? Everybody knows the object is to get to the end first, but you want to psych this guy out a little bit. So sometimes you can see if they're real anxious to get to the line and go, you take your time. You make him wait for you a little bit. If he's in a hurry, you make him wait. If he's making you wait, you get up there, you get in a hurry, you start revving your motor, you start doing anything to take him out of his game plan. As soon as they give you the thumbs up, that means it's time to go racing. From then on, it's just put her in gear and put her to the floor.